All right, with the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft here in Detroit, Michigan, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, USC. Listen, folks, Edward Pevos, MLive. This might be one of the most epic live shots I've ever done. We're at the NFL Draft stage and theater. They're testing the mics. Wait until you see this. This is like breathtaking. So the NFL Draft starts tomorrow here in downtown Detroit, right? I mean, let's pan. Just pan real quick. Look at this view. Look at the huge hangar here, the huge NFL Draft stage and theater. Look at the view that the talent is going to see when they come up on stage when they are drafted right here in downtown Detroit. The draft theater is done, ready to go. Just take it in for a minute as they test the microphone. So the draft stage is right here, right here. And we're giving a little sneak peek of it, and let me tell you, it's breathtaking. And I'm going to bring in David Cowan with the the Downtown Detroit, I'm just in awe right now, the Downtown Detroit Partnership. And David, this was years in the making, and it's literally tomorrow.
I can't even believe it, Ed. You know, it's flown by, but in a way, too, there's been so much detail, so much teamwork and passion here preparing for this, from the Detroit Sports Commission, Visit Detroit, the Detroit Lions, the Downtown Detroit Partnership, City of Detroit, Bedrock. I mean, the collaboration and teamwork here to bring this draft to Detroit has been unmatched. And what a payoff here as we stand here in the NFL Draft main stage. I mean, look at the view. It is of the Detroit skyline. It's right in the heart of everything.
I can't even believe this view.
Hundreds of thousands of people are going to see this as a 3-day commercial for Detroit, and the dividends and image and perception and just the fan experience is going to be just incredible. We're so excited. The weather is improving by the minute, so it's going to be a really festive day for round one tomorrow on Thursday, and the Downtown Detroit Partnership team couldn't be any more thrilled with this result, the turnout. The NFL has been great partners, and we look forward to many more events. Maybe a combine, maybe a Super Bowl. I don't know. Who knows?
Is a Super Bowl in the works? You can spill the beans. Are you guys always working on something like that?
Well, for me, you know, I'm an eternal optimist, so for me, it's always in the works until I completely exhaust the opportunity. But yeah, you can see a lot of activity going on here in the main draft theater. It's peak setup time, so we're rocking and rolling. They got sound checks, they got video checks going. You can see a ton of industry professionals from all across the country have converged on downtown Detroit. Thousands of workers have been shopping down here, eating at restaurants as we lead up to the draft, and you know, we're ready to open the gates and welcome hundreds of thousands to downtown Detroit.
And construction just on the draft theater stage area here took weeks.
Weeks, yeah. This was a month-long build, so this is no small structure. It is impressive. And Ed, you said this before we went live, but it really doesn't do it justice on camera. You have to see it in person. It's massive. It's 200 foot by 230 feet, and just an incredible feat of live event engineering here.
So realistically, how does somebody see this in person? They want to come to the draft tomorrow. Do they have to get here tonight? I mean, how does somebody get in this stage area? Obviously, there's stuff going on all over downtown, so you can't go wrong where you come. You'll be able to watch the draft from big screens everywhere in parks, things like that, like Beacon Park. But realistically, who's going to be in this area? And let's walk around as we talk. Who's going to be in this theater, the stage area?
Yeah, so all 32 teams will have a presence here in the theater. When you think about what the draft is, it's one of the largest sporting events where there's no gameplay, there's no ball, and really it's a culmination of player dreams here as they take the stage. So the 32 teams are going to be here in the theater. The NFL Draft is free. It's a free event. It's open to everyone. If you're coming down tomorrow, get here early. Get here early. Can't underscore that enough. Park a little bit further out. Take the queue line. Take a park and ride shuttle to get down here. Walk. It's going to be a little warmer tomorrow, so it makes for a great walk. Check out all the new things that have popped up just in time for draft week. There's several restaurants making their debut either last night or tomorrow. And I mean, it's just it's really a wonderful reality moment for our team to see this now built, and we've been looking at it on paper in a two-dimensional map for so long, and now to see it come to life is really special. It's really special for our team. It's been 6 years in the making, and now to stand here a day away is it's surreal.
So let's walk a little bit too. We're going to go outside. And there's spaces, VIP spaces, or spaces for, like you said, Bill Belichick and the crew, ESPN, and everything. There's a lot going on down here right now.
Yeah, as you approach Campus Martius Park, the heart of the NFL draft, there's broadcast stages. The NFL Network is broadcasting, ESPN, Pat McAfee, the NFL German Network. I mean, it's a pretty impressive build-out as we walk out of the theater here. See how long it's taking us to walk out of here? Because it's that big.
Wow.
You're going to walk past an active setup zone. Lots of folks getting the finishing touches onto the production. You can see. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. This is a question I'm going to forget to ask. Where do the draft prospects walk from when where are they situated? Aren't they at the Fox Theater or something? Like, where are they at?
Yeah, the draft prospects walk the red carpet at the Fox Theater, and then they end up down here at the main stage in the player green room, and that's where they're
going to walk across Woodward. It's going to be like a 5-minute walk all the way to the stage after they get drafted?
Well, they're actually coming from the Fox Theater back to the green room, which is behind the stage. So the players that's where, they sort of get picked. They're sitting in that green room, hug their mom, dad, aunt, uncle, whoever it is, girlfriend, boyfriend, and then they get up on stage and they celebrate, they hug the commissioner, and it just makes for an incredible moment.
Okay, so joining us, some people are. I'm with David Cowan from Downtown Detroit Partnership, and we're getting our first look at essentially the finished draft stage and theater, where it's all happening beginning tomorrow for the next few days. Hundreds of thousands of people. Does that even sink in? Hundreds of thousands of people from all over the nation and maybe even the world.
It will tomorrow, for sure. When you start seeing
Bears are on the clock.
Lions fans come out in droves tomorrow. Yeah, Lions pick 29, Bears pick 1. So it's going to be a crowded atmosphere. People are showing up from all over the Midwest, all over the country, and it's going to be so fun to watch this happen live.
So do people still have time to get on the app? What's the app again? And do people still have time to sign up? And how would you recommend when should they come down? I know we've talked a little bit about that, but what would you do if you were a general fan that wanted to come down?
Download the NFL One Pass. It's not too late. You can register for free access through the app. If you show up early tomorrow, you could get right up to where we're walking at, almost right behind the stage here where the rail is. So it's really...
And when you say early, are we talking 7 a.m., do you think? I mean, this is a first time, so you may not even know that answer, but what would you estimate?
Yeah, the gates open here tomorrow at noon. But get here early, take in Draft Day in the D, which starts at 11 at the other downtown parks. Just leave yourself enough time so you're not stressed about the walk or where to park. You can plan parking in advance through the Park Detroit app. You can look on ParkWiz or another site like Park Hero, Spot Hero. And in some cases, you can even book your parking online in advance. Do be careful of scammers. With every big major sporting event, people are going to try to sell tickets to it. It's a free event. Be careful of parking scammers that don't own the lot. So make sure you're working with a official lot owner or lot management company, and just take steps to make sure that you and your family have the best time when you come down for the draft.
Those are well said. Yeah, that's great tips right there. Where's Claude, by the way, from Visit Detroit? Where did he go?
Claude.
I lost him.
You know what, though?
Claude from Visit Detroit as well, but
Chris Moyer, though. Here, let me go grab him. He's a great spokesperson.
Okay, thank you. As we look at the draft stage again, the draft starts tomorrow, folks. Round 1 goes through Saturday. I even have a friend coming up from North Carolina who is from here and has not been downtown in a long time. He's going to be amazed at what he sees. Downtown's a great place already, but they've really done a lot with the draft, with visuals, banners, murals. They blocked off a lot of stuff. There's a lot of spaces, a lot of places to watch the draft, even if you're not in this area. So You can go anywhere you want. Who do we have here? Oh, we got Claude.
Hey.
All right, how you doing? So say your last name again.
Molinari.
From Visit Detroit. Now, what's the website, by the way, Visit Detroit? People should go on that.
VisitDetroit.com.
Couldn't be easier.
Couldn't be easier.
How does this look, the culmination of weeks and weeks and weeks, and now you're taking it all in? What is your thoughts?
Well, it's just spectacular, and to be in this venue and then to look behind out here, and you've got all these skyscrapers, and this is going to be filled with hundreds of thousands of people who are going to be excited about seeing Detroit. I just think it's going to be an amazing moment, and it's kind of emotional for me here to see, 700 days we've been on the clock, and now it's about to happen.
Yeah, talk about that. What is this, 5-6 years in the making, right?
Absolutely. You went through the bids, and there was bids where, Detroit was turned down and other cities got it, and now they chose Detroit. And I think that it's an incredible validation of our destination that the National Football League, one of the most iconic brands in the world and one of the most iconic sports brands, chose Detroit to hold their signature event. And I think 60 million people watching on TV and hundreds of thousands of people being here, it's going to change Detroit's image, I think, around the world.
And, every time I go to a concert or an event and there's people from out of town that have never been here, they love Detroit. They say they even want to live here. I've literally, I'm not even joking, people just love this place. What do you think the perceptions are going to be from people, all 50 states are going to be here, the impressions that they're going to get? And I think, they're going to have that. But what do you think people are going to see from the city?
Well, I think we always say, if we get them here, we'll get them here. Once people come here and check it out, they fall in love with the place. And I can't tell you how often people are like, I'm so shocked, I'm so surprised, I had no idea. And I mean, it's almost insulting because they were like, what did you expect? I mean, this is a great city. And I think that, this type of platform is going to be great for Detroit. And I think people are going to fall in love with this city, and they're going to come and want to live here.
Yeah, I agree. And what are some of your favorite spots in the city?
Oh my gosh,
Downtown,
that's like asking me who's my favorite child, right? I mean, Corktown or the Tavavia and Supergile, or Greektown or Midtown with Mad Nice and She-Wolf, and then come on, downtown with Bessa and I mean, there's so many. I'm insulting people by leaving them out. I'm in big trouble now.
Well, that's the thing. When I always tell people when I come down here, I see something new every time. A building I didn't know was renovated, a historic spot, or a new restaurant. I was like, I didn't know that, or a bakery, or it really is amazing how many new things, and even new things that are opening this weekend for the first time. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, and there's. Everywhere I look, we're on the 10th floor of a building in the heart of downtown, and wherever I look out one of my windows on all four sides, I can see a crane building something new. And from the terminal at the train station to the new Hudson's Tower to the new Huntington Bank Tower to the Little Caesars Pizza. I mean, there's so many new construction, and nothing talks about the success of a destination like all the construction cranes building new buildings.
It's a sight to see when you come down here, and I can't wait for people from all over the world, really, to see it, country especially. But well, thank you, Claude, from Visit Detroit, visitdetroit.com. Thanks for joining us. So there you go, folks. I think the governor's going to be here. I'm told there's a lot of tours going on of just take this all in. This is the draft stage and theater, and it's just breathtaking, and you're going to see it on TV. Some of you are going to see it when you come down here. You're going to see it all weekend. Security. She's laughing. Are you here all weekend or just today?
Just today, as of what we know.
Okay, so there you go. I'm even talking to the security folks. This is great. So they're going to come in, I guess, right through that arches right there, looks like, the draft prospect. Is that the green rooms behind there?
Yep. That's backstage. That's the green rooms, and yeah, that's the path. Imagine being a player and walking that, and just your dream of being an NFL player coming to life on this stage in front of so many. I mean, it's gotta be a really special feeling.
This is amazing. All right, well, we wanted to give people a look, a taste, and here we are, and we're done. Oh, I got the camera there going. There you go. That's going, stretching from the draft stage all the way to Campus Mart. Look at that thing's just still going. That's like a drone, but it's not. It's on a cable.
When you're in the crowd, make sure you look up and wave at it. So you'll be in front of 55 million who are going to be watching from all over the world. So it's your chance to get some fan attention.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks for giving us a look, helping us get a little insight on what it took to get this done. I'm just in awe. I'm just in awe. Are you still in awe? It's just amazing.
I still am. I love this. This is a dream come true for me and the team. So, yeah, we love this work.
All right, well, thanks for all your hard work. David Cowan, Downtown Detroit Partnership. One last look. You can watch this video back from the beginning. David Cowan gave us a lot of great information. And the Detroit One Pass, or sorry, the NFL One Pass app. Download that. It's free. And you must have that to get in the area, right? To the fenced area.
Yes, you must have it. No one pass needed to come to draft day in the D, which is in the park surrounding the official NFL site. But if you're coming down for one, you might as well come down for both, and make sure you come early.
There you go. That literally was a summary of the best advice right there. So, all right, we're gonna take it all in. I think we're gonna. How far is the walk to Hart Plaza from here, approximately? In your expert opinion?
About 5 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to go check out the NFL Draft Experience. Why not?
Why not?
It's still under construction probably, but just about done. But that's an epic spot too. So, all right, very cool.